Hello everyone, and welcome back to Mr. Phil's Homeroom. I'm your host, Mr. Phill. Today, we're going to unveil the mystery surrounding the interesting idiom, speak of the devil. So gather around the fire as we explore the fascinating world of language. Idioms are like riddles. The words used in idioms are a kind of coded language that often have nothing to do with the literal meaning of the words themselves. Speak of the devil is a perfect example. When it's used, we're not talking about the devil. Let's start with the origin and meaning of this curious idiom. Speak of the devil is used when someone you've just mentioned suddenly appears, as if they've been summoned. For example, if you're talking about a friend who's always late and they suddenly walk into the room just as you're talking about them, you would say, "Speak of the devil." It's as if you brought them into the room simply by talking about them. The origin of this idiom dates back to at least the 16th century. Originally, it was a superstition about how mentioning the devil's name might invite bad luck, or even invite the devil himself to appear. So people would use the phrase, "speak of the devil," rather than saying the devil's name directly to avoid any unpleasant consequences. Interestingly, many languages have similar idioms using the same concept, but with different characters and sometimes even animals. For example, in Spanish, they say, "hablando del rey de Roma," which means, "speaking of the king of Rome." These variations show how idioms can be unique to different cultures while sharing a common theme. One more thing to note about speak of the devil is that it's used playfully and not meant to be taken literally. It's a fun way to acknowledge the coincidence of someone appearing just as they're being mentioned. So if you're with your friends and someone that you're talking about just happens to walk right in, you might say, "Oh, speak of the devil." It's all in good fun. And that's a wrap for today's episode of Mr. Phil's Homeroom. I hope you've enjoyed unraveling the mysteries of the idiom, "speak of the devil." And here's your challenge for today. Share a story in the comments down below when you've experienced a speak of the devil moment in real life. Let's see how this playful idiom has turned up in your world. Thanks for joining me today, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode of Mr. Phil's Homeroom. Until next time, remember that words and phrases hold many surprises and lots of different meanings, just like speak of the devil.